Hi. I know it's been a while since I've recorded, and I think it's been over 2 months. And now I'm recording from Ho Chi Minh City in Vietnam. I forgot my earpiece, so it's probably going to be a little loud. I found a little park close to my apartment, but it's surrounded by lots of vehicles, lots of motorbikes, lots of cars. Ho Chi Minh City is larger than New York City, so it's a very busy place. But I'm grateful for the opportunity I've had here and over these past few months. Wow, it's been a whirlwind. I managed to sell and donate almost all of my belongings, find somebody to take over my apartment for me last minute, and to put a little bit into storage, change my address to my mom's house, and then started pursuing my goal of full-time travel. And so for the past few months, I've been in Japan, Thailand, and Vietnam, and I'll be in Vietnam a little bit longer before going to Taiwan and Singapore, back home to New York for a few weeks. And it's so much has come up during these few months. One of the biggest being that I am so grateful that I listen to my instincts. I've known for years that this is what I want to do, that I want to control my days, I want to control my schedule, I want to control when I work and where I work. And there's just always been these parts of me that have brought me back into my past in the language of, oh no, you can't do that, oh, and not now. And it's really all the voices of all the people from, my childhood and teenage years and early 20s, of people telling me, no, you can't have that, no, you want too much, who do you think you are for wanting that? I've been fighting those voices for a very long time, and it was like I knew I needed to just break away. I needed to break away from all of the things that were keeping me stuck in my life before, and that included belongings, that included people, that included situations, circumstances. Just the list goes on and on of the things that kept me tethered to my past and to beliefs about myself that weren't true and were given to me by others. And so escaping from all of that, and I hesitate, I shouldn't really use the word escape, because it wasn't that I was running away. When I started traveling again, I wanted to do this for as long as I can remember. But it was always these negative beliefs I had about myself and my abilities that stopped me from pursuing it wholeheartedly. And so when I jumped into, I'll say, this new life of mine, I realized it was the best thing I could have ever done for myself. And so I really encourage you that if there's something inside of you that is telling you that something's not right, please listen. And if something inside of you is telling you that something is right and this is the path you're meant to be on, please listen. There's just so many people that are going to try to hold us back, and all they're doing is projecting their beliefs onto us. And so when they say you can't do something, they're saying that because they don't believe they can do it. So they're just projecting onto you their own limitations. Just like right now. So like right now, I'm just got bit by something. I'm like, oh no. So sorry about that. I have my hat on, partly because it's really hot here, very sunny. But I got some cosmetic tattooing done. I got my lips touched up. I got my eyeliner done. I got some laser removal on my brows to prep for new brows soon. And I had somebody on Facebook send me a message telling me essentially that I made a mistake for doing this, that I'm beautiful as I am and I don't need all of this. And I really, well, let's just say, didn't appreciate it very much, because it was just one more example of just somebody trying to dictate how I should live my life and question what I'm doing and projecting onto me their personal beliefs. And I guess no matter how much progress we make, there's always going to be those people in our life. Okay, there's always going to be those people, even if they're not in our life, they just come in for a moment and punch you in the face and run away. We have those too. And so just know those are coming for us. And when they do, it's going to start bringing up all the old voices, all the things that people said in the past that were similar to what the new person said. And then all those voices, the chatter in our mind is going to start. And so it's a constant battle working through the inner voices that we have that hold us back. But you know, what I've been doing over these past few months is trying not to fight them so much. You know, I used to look at the voices inside of my head as bad, as negative, because I viewed them as the voices of my perpetrators, of everyone in my life who tried to hold me back. But what I started to realize is that it was more than that. That it was also the wounded inner child inside of me that was just trying to protect me. She was trying to keep me small because she didn't want me to get hurt like I have in the past. And so part of the work I've been doing is not just, you know, trying to outwit and outrun my inner critic, but to soften and comfort, you know, the little girl inside of me who was told since she was little that she would never be anything, that she's no good, and she was worthless, and all those things that I was told from a little child for as long as I could remember. I had to sit with that little girl over these past few months and let her know that wasn't right, you know, what those people did and said and didn't do. And it makes sense that she's feeling the way she does, and it makes sense that she's trying to keep me safe. And so part of what I've had to do is reassure her and the older version of me that I am safe and that I can make good decisions. And it's really been very liberating. And actually the whole process that I've been going through over the past few months has actually caused me to pivot. And it seems like every time I really sit for any length of time and really think, it causes me to shift. And so actually one of the things I've been working on is my fourth book was going to align with my new academic coaching business. I was starting a second company, and I'm still going to do that, but I'm going to put it off for a little while longer because there's another book I've been working on, and I just know it needs to be next. And so I'll start publishing more about that soon. But in January 2026, I'll be publishing. It's called See Through is the title, and the subtitle is The Art and Cost of Radical Transparency in a World That Profits from Pretending. So it's a big title, but it's also a lot of truth behind it, and I'm hoping that my goal is to hit New York Times bestseller with this book. I got a big goal I'm aiming for because I'm sick and tired of pretending just to make everybody else happy, and I want to bring a lot of other people along with me. So I'll keep you posted on that. In the meantime, you'll see in the comments that I've posted I created a Healing Journey Starter Kit that has some tools in it and the samples from my first 3 books in it for free. If you're needing some guidance, and also if you're wanting to see pictures and more details on my travels, you can follow me on Facebook Instagram, LinkedIn, all at Serotinous Life, the same name as my YouTube channel. Okay, and I hope you're well, and I look forward to connecting again soon. All right, bye for now.